Hello and welcome back to Unlock B2 English. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mark. Today, we're tackling a tricky but essential skill, especially in professional or academic settings.
That's right. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to talk about your skills or achievements, maybe in a job interview or a presentation, but you were worried about sounding, well, arrogant? It's a very common fear.
Absolutely. It's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. The truth is, people who are truly good at their jobs don't need to shout it from the rooftops. They can communicate their value in a professional and humble way. So our topic today is how to talk about your skills without sounding arrogant. We're going to show you how to present your accomplishments in a way that is both impressive and humble.
Let's start with our first and perhaps most important strategy. Focus on the results and impact, not just the action. It's not about what you did, but what you achieved. This is a huge shift in perspective, and it's what differentiates a confident person from a boastful one.
Exactly. Let's take a common work scenario. Imagine a graphic designer. Instead of saying, "I designed a new logo," which is a simple statement of fact, you can be more specific. Try this. I designed a new logo that increased our brand recognition by 30% in key demographics. The first sentence is an action. The second one is an accomplishment with a measurable result.
Another great example could be for a teacher. Instead of just saying, I taught English to a group of students, you could say, I taught English to a group of students, and as a result, their average test scores improved by 15%. See the difference? The first sentence is just what you did. The second one shows the value of your work. The key is to provide evidence.
That's a fantastic point, Sarah. You're letting the numbers and the results speak for you. Other useful phrases you can use are, as a result of my work, this led to, or my contribution resulted in. For example, a project manager could say, my contribution to the new process resulted in a 25% decrease in project completion time. Our second strategy is to share credit. This is crucial. It shows you're a team player and a collaborative colleague, which is a highly valued trait in any work environment. No one wants to work with a know-it-all.
So true. Let's say you were the lead developer for a major website redesign. Instead of saying, I built the new website, which might be technically true but sounds arrogant, you can say, I worked closely with the design and marketing teams to successfully launch the new website. This acknowledges the contribution of others and makes you look like a leader, not just a lone wolf.
That's a much better way to phrase it. It shows maturity and respect for your colleagues. Other ways to phrase this are, we were able to achieve this by working together. Or, I collaborated with my colleagues too. Or, our collaborative effort led to. This makes your success feel shared and less about your individual ego. It shows that you understand that great results are often a team effort.
And finally, our third strategy, use qualifying words. This adds nuance to our claims and shows self-awareness. Instead of a blanket statement like, I am an expert in public speaking, which can sound a bit arrogant, you can say, I have a lot of experience with public speaking, or I am particularly skilled at public speaking.
Exactly. It shows you're not exaggerating and that you have a realistic view of your own abilities. This is also important for technical skills. For example, instead of saying, I know everything about Python, which is almost impossible, you can say, I'm proficient in Python, or I have a solid understanding of its core functions. It makes you sound more honest and trustworthy, which builds credibility.
That's a great point, Mark. Credibility is a form of confidence in itself. You're not making an impossible claim, but you are confidently stating that this is an area of strength for you. Other useful phrases are, I have strong skills in, or I'm highly skilled in, or I am well versed in.
Okay, so to summarize our three main strategies, focus on the impact and results. Share the credit with your team, Use qualifying words to show nuance and avoid overgeneralization.
Let's move to our weekly challenge. This week, we want you to practice writing down 3 of your accomplishments. It could be from your job, your studies, or even a personal project.
That's right. First, write them down in a way that you think might sound a little arrogant. Just get it out. Then, rewrite each one using the strategies we discussed today. For example, turn a sentence like, I fixed the project into, I contributed to fixing the project, which led to us saving a month of work.
This exercise will help you internalize the strategies and reframe how you think about your achievements. You'll be able to communicate your value effectively and with confidence.
And don't forget to check out the show notes for a full list of these phrases and some extra tips. You can find them on our website.
That's all for today's episode. Remember, confidence is about knowing your value. Arrogance is about forcing others to acknowledge it. If you want to continue improving your professional communication skills, we suggest revisiting episode 28, How to Ask for Clarification and Repeat Information in Meetings.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time on Unlock B2 English.